Good morning, old school Texas Tech. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm continuing with my season predictions. I'm going to try to do this for all of the FBS teams. I'm going to move on to the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. I think I've done most of the Mountain West. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get through most of the Mountain West. Hawaii starts their season versus Delaware State. They actually play because of some sort of scheduling issue with Oregon State and all the changes that's happened there. They ended up with two. They ended up with two FCS games, which could have bowl implications. I'm not really sure how that works, especially since I don't think it was in any way Hawaii's fault. So I don't know if anybody knows the answer to that. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Trying to go and get their schedule pulled up here. All right. So they play one of the early games. Delaware State at home, August 24th. I believe Hawaii will win that game. Second week, they play August 31st against UCLA. This is a little bit of a trap game for UCLA because they have to go out to the island and they have to play with their first year coach is they start with the running back coach. I believe his last name's Foster. Is the head coach now with the Kelly leaving. Just Chip it was Chip Kelly who left last year. I like UCLA winning this game, but it is a trap game for them. So if Hawaii could pull an upset here, it would be absolutely huge, especially with the two FCS opponents and how exactly that plays out with bowl eligibility. I'm not sure. So I got them starting off 1-1, beating Delaware State August 24th at home, and then losing to UCLA at home and on August 31st, game two. Then they travel all the way to a part of the country that I'm more familiar with, and that is Huntsville, Texas, to play Sam Houston. Um, Sam Houston's just not very good. I remember I actually felt sorry for them last year, seeing it was either last year or the year before, seeing their stadium pretty much completely empty. I think Hawaii is going to be just going to be too talented for them. Although that is a tough trip, and I understand Sam Houston does play some defense, but I just think Hawaii is going to be too much for them in that game. Then they're going to play Northern Iowa, and that is on September 21st. That's a home game on the island. Um, I like uh, I like Hawaii to win that game. So I got them starting off 3-1. If they could start off 4-0 and pull an upset against UCLA, that would be huge. But I do have them starting off 3-1. Then they get a bye, and this is a really hard game to call. They go at San Diego State. I'm going to go ahead and go with a loss here to San Diego State, but I think they have a real chance to win this game. And I think if they want to get to 7 wins, they've got a couple of real opportunities to get there, and this would be one of them. I'm going to go ahead and say a loss for now. So I've got them starting off 3-2. Then they come home on October 12th. The game at San Diego State's October 5th. October 12th, they come home and play Boise State. Boise State's a fantastic football team. Uh, as I've said before, they're probably going to be one of the best teams in the group of five. So I have them losing that game. Then they have to go on the road and play Washington State on October 19th. Got Washington State winning that game. I don't think it will be that close. Then they come home and play Nevada, and that's definitely a needed game. As Nevada, it doesn't appear like they're going to be very good this year. I've got Hawaii winning that game, and especially with Hawaii playing them at home, I think that's going to be a pretty easy win. And they go at Fresno State, another really good group of five team. I think they're going to lose that one. This is another opportunity where they could potentially get to 7 wins. They're going to be playing at home against UNLV. I've got it as a loss, but I wouldn't be stunned if Hawaii wins that game. And I go ahead and give UNLV the win. And so I've basically got them. I've got them only at 4. wins the first 10 games of the season, and two of those are against FCS teams. But then they go on the road to Utah State, which is as I've already done I believe I've already done the Utah State prediction. That's a train wreck with the coaching change made so late. I think that Utah State is going to lose that game to Hawaii. I think Hawaii will win that one and get to their fifth win. And they've got a bye. They're going to play New Mexico the last week of the year, November 30th. New Mexico's got I've read more about them. They've got a pretty good coaching staff coming in, but it's going to be their first season. I'm going to go ahead and pick, especially with the game being on the island in Hawaii. I've got Hawaii winning that game and going 6-6. I don't know how that works with bowl eligibility. I think their two best chances at getting to 7 would be a win against UNLV or against UNLV at home or on the road against San Diego State.